Good morning, everybody. So it's Saturday, February 29th right now, about 8:30 a.m. I'm going to get ready, head to the gym, and then at the gym I'm probably going to do some upper chest focus work, some shoulders, a little bit of back, and maybe some light squats and cardio. I kind of tweaked my groin the other day, last leg day on Wednesday, so I just want to put it under some load, see how it's feeling. It's been feeling better just walking around, so that's good. But after the gym, I'm going to come home. I have to work on the program that I'm going to start tomorrow. The new program is going to be chest, back, arms, shoulders, and then legs off. So 4 days on, 1 day off. After I work on that, I have to do some meal prep, and then I don't know. But I didn't go on a bike ride this morning. I'm going to do that tomorrow morning. My friends were busy today, so they couldn't go, and I don't want to go without them. But I'm still going to go to the gym, get some work in, and I'll catch back in with you later. So, adios.
Alright, so I just pulled up to the gym. Before I head in, I just want to touch on some things. I woke up this morning at 175 even, and I've been kind of heavier this whole week. However, I've been skipping lunch at work. I'm trying to get my money up, not my funny up. So when I skip lunch, I also have to skip breakfast, because if I eat breakfast by lunchtime, I'm too hungry. So if I don't eat breakfast, then I can kind of just push my meal back as far as I want and I won't get hungry. So that's what I've been doing. Yesterday I didn't eat until like 10:30 at night, and so obviously today I'm going to be heavier because there's still that food in my system. So I think if I can do like 1 week of strict dieting, like finishing my meals at like 6 p.m., that's what I like to do, then I can probably be down below 170 easy. But it's just water and food weight, it's not fat weight. I'm still getting leaner. Like, I only ate about 1,000 calories yesterday, and that's like half of what I'm normally eating. So obviously I'm not going to gain fat off that, but the weight on the scale doesn't necessarily correlate to fat gain or fat loss. So yeah. Also, I want to touch on, I'm not going to do carb cycling anymore. That was just kind of an experiment. I've never tried that. But if I do like a normal high carb day, I guess, and then a few low carb days, I just get way too hungry, and I just get way too hungry, and it'll throw everything off, and then like I can't deal with that hunger. I'll just want to eat later at night. So I'm just gonna go back to normal high carb. It's been working fine. So that was just kind of an experiment. I like to play around with my diet and just see how different things work. Like my last cut, I went from 200 pounds down to 160. Maybe I'll put some pictures up. But I did that whole cut on keto just because I wanted to try it, and I actually enjoyed it. It wasn't really a problem. Like after the first week, it started to get easy, and it wasn't really an issue at all. But yeah, that's why my weight's been kind of high. But I think if I can go back to doing like my first meal at like 10 o'clock, my second meal at like 12 to 1, third at 4, and then my last meal at like 6 o'clock, then I've done that in the past, and that's what I've done to like get my weight down every single day, and I can be lighter every day. But like I said, it's really not so much about the scale weight, it's more about how you look in the mirror, and I'm still getting leaner. I'm getting more separation in my abs, more striations in my chest. Still not there yet. Still got a long way to go to be satisfied, but progressing nonetheless. So that's that. What else did I want to say? Yeah, also, since I didn't really train upper body at all since August, so that's like 6 months of not training at all, I probably lost a little bit of muscle mass. And then because like my body was like deconditioned to training, and now that I'm reintroducing that again, my nose just got clogged. But now that I'm reintroducing training again, there will probably be like a small rebound effect where like I lost some muscle and I deconditioned my body to training, and now that I'm reintroducing it, I gain that muscle back plus a little bit more, like sort of like newbie gains in a way. But yeah, I'm not really sure if that's a thing or if that's what's happening, but that might cause me to be slightly heavier than I expected because my muscles are filling up with more glycogen, water, and maybe I'm gaining some muscle tissue as well. It is possible to gain muscle in a calorie deficit, just because like if you're eating enough protein, your body, and you're lifting, your body's going to want to build muscle. It's not just going to want to not, you know what I mean? Your body wants to have that muscle because you need it to survive. And if you're eating a sufficient amount of protein, but your calories are lower, then your body's going to burn fat, but the amino acids are going to go towards your muscle. So, yeah, we'll see what happens when I get lean, but that's what I'm thinking. I've been sitting in the car for a while now, so I'm going to head into the gym, get this workout in, and I'll catch back in with you later. So, peace out.
Alright, so I've been trying something new with my French toast because I like to put peanut butter on it, but I don't like that the peanut butter melts and then just gets all over the place. So I got this PB2 powder. So I have 4 tablespoons weighed out right now. It's like 26 grams. It's a lot less calories than actual peanut butter, but still the same flavor and everything. So I'm gonna sprinkle that on right now while the French toast is cooking, and I'm gonna see how that turns out. I've tried to mix it in with the eggs before. It kind of gets too clumpy and I really don't taste it as much. So maybe if I sprinkle it on while it's cooking instead of have it mixed in with the eggs, it'll taste better, but I don't know, it's just kind of experimentation, but we'll see what happens. Okay, so that didn't work. Once I put it on top of the French toast and then I went to flip it, it all just fell off and just got burnt. So what I did, I didn't put all of it on because it's actually a lot. 26 grams is a lot. So I mixed it in with the rest of the eggs and whisked it really well. And I'm just gonna eat them like a sandwich, and then I have this one left over. But yeah, that wasn't a good idea. I'm gonna have to try something different next time. But like I said, it's just experimentation. So I'm gonna eat this. My beans are almost done. And then I'll have to cook up some rice, lentils, and I have some ground beef as well that I have to cook up for the next few days, but I'll check back in later. Okay, so when I meal prep things like beans, rice, or anything like that that is like measured in cups, what I'll do is I'll cook it all at once. Like, let's say here I have 2 cups of beans, right? And I have half a cup a day. So instead of trying to figure out how much like half a cup would be cooked compared to non-cooked, I'll just cook it all, weigh it, and then I'll just divide it by 4 in this case, because 2 cups divided by 4 is half. So that's what I'll do. It usually comes out to about 8 ounces. And then I throw in a little bit of the water in there as well, because when you mix the bean water with the rice, it just makes it taste really good. So that's what I'll do. I'm gonna finish this. I still have to cook the rice and lentils and the ground beef, and then I'll check back in with you later when I'm done. Alright, so it actually came out to about 28 ounces. So every day I'll have 7 ounces of beans, and that would be half a cup dry. So that's how I'll do it. With the rice, I'm not sure. I know the beans, like chickpeas usually comes out to about 7 ounces as well for half a cup. I'm not really sure with the lentils and rice. I usually cook that just the day that I need it. But because it takes so much quicker to cook rice and lentils. It's like 10-15 minutes total. The beans take a lot longer to cook, so I like to meal prep that, so I just have it ready when I need it and don't have to wait like half an hour for it to cook in the Instant Pot. But I don't know if I said this before, but if you don't have an Instant Pot, you have to get one. It cooks chicken immaculate. Like, it's so tender, it literally like I can't even stab it and pick it up out of the Instant Pot because it just falls apart. And it's so juicy, so good. But yeah, if you don't have one, you gotta get one. Yeah, I'm gonna finish cooking now, so I'll see you later.
Alright, so it's the same thing with the rice and the lentils. I mixed it together in one pot because it takes the same amount of time to cook. It just turned off, but it was 38 ounces, so I'll have 19 ounces today and then 19 ounces tomorrow. And then during the week, I'll just cook it as I need it. Alright, so I just finished my ground beef. I have 10 ounces of ground beef in each one of those containers. Probably only have like, what's that, 20 total. Probably like 6 to 8 ounces a day, so it'll last me like 3 days. But this is my last meal right here. Some spinach, 6 ounces of ground beef, and then some asparagus. It's about 4 o'clock. Hopefully, my friends are not doing anything tonight because I might go on that bike ride tonight instead of tomorrow, and then I get sleep in for once. But if they're busy, then I might just go back to the gym and do cardio because I wasn't able to do much earlier. I had to leave to help somebody out with something, but like I said, this is gonna be my last meal. It's 4 o'clock. That's gonna be it for this video. So I'll see you next week. Thank you for watching if you watched this far, and adios.